Hope you guys are doing good today. I'm sorry I'm not able to be in class. We'll be out in the hallways working in another person's position today, which is perfectly fine. But I hope that you guys have a good end of the week. I know today's a little bit different with a different schedule and things along those lines. But as we close out the end of this class, there's a few things that I'm going to have you guys do today. Today is the last day of this class for this connections class. You guys will change and be in the new connections when you guys return from fall break. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy your fall break. Hope you guys are able to spend it with family and friends and just be able to relax. This year has been a very intense year, as in the sense of a lot of work thrown at you guys and things along those lines. So I'm hoping you're able to be refreshed and be ready to come back and get things started on the right path when you guys get back from fall break. So don't forget, when you guys come back, each of you guys will have a different schedule. Some of you guys will be in the same class as each other. Some of you guys may be in home ec. Some of you guys may be in art. Some of you guys may be in gym, and so on. And so hopefully you guys will be able to take what you've learned in this class as you move forward and be able to do well in those classes utilizing the 7 habits. The 7 habits is something that will drastically help you guys moving forward if you take it to heart and utilize it in each one of your academics as well as other areas of your life as well. Some of the stuff that I'm going to have you guys do today, there's only going to be like 2 more assignments. Both of these will be graded. One on accuracy, one on completion and how seriously you will take it. I can kind of tell by the information that you give on how serious you may be with it. And what that's going to be is it's going to be a class survey. This survey is intended to help give me feedback on the class. I want to see what you guys have learned and basically want you guys to apply 2 main things to it. One is maturity, and the other one is going to be honest answers. As we look forward to moving forward to the next 9 weeks, some of you guys will be going to other classes, but I'll be getting new kids into this class, and I want to be able to increase the value of this class to each student. For you 8th graders, this may be the last time I have you guys in class. For those of you that are in my 6th and 7th grade class, I may see you again next year, as well as you're going to see this material come out school-wide in the next couple of years. We will be implementing the 7 habits school-wide into daily classes, starting right after Christmas break, actually this year, into some different avenues. Some of you guys may see it now already in the goal setting. But this survey is meant to, like I said, be given with honest answers as well as the maturity to be applied to it. That way I can take it as a good feedback for me to be able to adjust as needed. Okay. After that, you'll be actually taking a final exam. The final exam is very similar to what your midterm exam was. I did tweak a few questions here and there, took out a few questions. There's 28 questions with this exam, but the idea behind it is that I need to know what you guys know about the 7 habits. Hopefully you guys have learned how to utilize them to your ability to be able to be successful. And as we complete this exam, it's going to kind of give me some feedback on that. Within this exam, there is a couple of, I think there's about 4 written answers. Those written answers are to be thoughtfully answered, seriously answered, and with maturity. That way I can look at the feedback on it. Now, the neat trick with this exam is that it is going to be done in Edulastic, but I'm allowing 2 chances for it. Those 2 chances are going to allow you to go through, answer them to the best of your ability, and when you complete the exam, you're going to be given your score, but you're not going to be able to see your answers. Okay? The idea is for you not to see what you got wrong and then turn around and go back and fix them. The idea is for you to see, okay, well, I made a 70. I can go back in and make a higher grade. Now, what's going to be neat about this exam is that once you have completed this exam, that will be the lowest grade that will be entered into the grade book for any of your assignments. Now, I'm going to repeat that again. This exam grade will be the lowest grade that will be entered in for any assignment. And what I mean by that, If you made a 50 on this exam, that means every 0 will be turned into a 50 instead of a 0, which could drastically actually help out your grades. So for those of you that have a lot of 100s in there, but then turn around and need to have it adjusted, you maybe missed a lot of assignments or something along those lines, this exam will help you out with it. I decided on this last second, but I wanted to check and see how much knowledge you know on this. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of second guessing myself with me not being in the classroom. But the teacher that is going to be in the classroom will be instructed to focus on this and to make sure she's applying the seating into range where everybody is split up, things along those lines, and for you guys to take it as serious as possible. I'm kind of doing this on a honor code as well. Hopefully I can trust you guys to that. Now, after the exam, that's going to be the last thing you guys do today. Now, once you're done with this class today, there's no more working on the exam. If you close out of that exam, it is done. Okay? It is set up that way. Now, what I want to talk to you guys is about 1%. Over the summertime, I was at a conference down in Atlanta, Georgia, with Mr. Colbert and a few others, and they talked about just 1% growth in areas of our life. And that's all I want to ask of you guys. You guys know the behavior that's going on at this school. I've had many talks with you guys, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox again. But what I want you guys to focus on is just yourself. What is one area of your life that you can focus on and be 1% better? And what I want you guys to focus on is do that weekly. That way it compounds. And I know you may not know what that means, but compounding is basically where it builds on itself over and over and over again, and you'll see drastic change. For those of you that took the EverFi assignments properly, you would understand what compound interest is. Your money grows much faster that way. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to think about the 3 things I tell you guys which will make you successful in life. The first one is each week, try 100% effort on being 1% better on being humble. Meaning, acknowledge that you need help when you need help. Raise your hand, ask for help in your classes. Nobody is perfect. Therefore, if you need help, ask for it. And then you may get to the point where you may say, I need to go to tutoring, or I just need to get a little bit of extra help here or there to ask a peer or ask your teacher. You would be amazed at what that does. 1% each week for the remainder of the year. 1% is not much, guys. That's 1 penny out of every dollar. The next one is being kind. 1%, guys. Each week, focus on 1% being kind to each other, as in your peers, as well as to your teachers, to your parents, and to others. Focus on that, guys. This is what the core of the community service was all about. And a lot of you guys do not know the meaning of community service. I realized at the beginning of this year. But the idea behind this is I want you to focus on this part because it will drastically help you out in life. It will get you so far, actually further than your academics. And the last thing I want you guys to focus on is being 1% better on your work ethic. Guys, if you focus on these 3 things, being humble, being kind, and working hard, and just focus on 1% growth in this area each day for the week, and by the end of the week, you've grown 1%, guys, you will be successful. And the idea behind this is when you do this in your class, and then you do it out in the halls, and you do it on your daily life out at home, wherever it may be in the community, you would be amazed what happens around your surroundings, and it's kind of contagious, and it will multiply, and like I said, compound into other people's lives as well. Guys, keep this up. Focus on this. I know 100% of you guys will probably not do this, but if I can get a 1% of each class to do this, it'll be amazing on what happens. Guys, good luck for the remainder of the year. Hope you guys have a great fall break. Good luck on the exam, and I look forward to seeing you guys throughout the year. Thank you.